Everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, or really any placement, this is your reading. And just, oh my God, I split the deck and you've already got the Wheel of Fortune. Just a reminder, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I love this for you. You know I love it. I think it's exciting. All right, what does the universe want to tell Aquarius today? We have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. This is the other card. You had the Wheel of Fortune and then this. All right. Then we had the Seven of Spells, which is the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups. For your opportunity, we've got the Ten of Wands. For your challenge, the Four of Wands. Okay, so we definitely have a lot of intense energy coming in. I say that because when I look around the room, you don't have any major arcana. None. But you do have an ace. You have the Ace of Cups. So aces are new beginnings and gifts and blessings from the universe. But everything else is a minor arcana. I mean, let me just double check. Yeah, not even a court card. That's interesting. I think that that's a first for me. I think I always get at least one court card if I have like all minor arcana. So I have to say, that means we're looking at your day-to-day activities, the basic things that you do every single day in the immediate present, because the major arcana are going to be a big sweeping energy, and now these are the minor arcana, so it's your day-to-day activities. So let's take a look. We're going to pull your energy first. We're going to start with your recent past, and that is the Six of Wands. This is victory and success after a struggle. So after drama, strife, anything that might have been really just a drama, I feel, is that now you've overcome that for whatever reason. Either it ended naturally or you were able to push through it, distance yourself from it. However it happened, you now have victory and success, and you're really proud of yourself, and people are patting you on the back for it. I think that they've seen the struggles that you've been going through, and getting this victory is a big win for you, and you should have that self-pride in that. Then we have your present energy, and it's the Four of Pentacles. It's a stubborn, stuck kind of energy. This tells me that you might be a little frustrated right now. This is a card that really talks about blocking change, and it's about an attitude that blocks the change. So this is something that can be, traditionally it's very controlling, and it blocks the heart chakra for me. So this could be something that you're holding on to so tight that maybe you're going to end up losing control of, because that's an illusion. It's that kind of thing. And they also don't like to share. This is a very miserly energy. It's a very selfish type of energy. So this tells me that something has happened that's caused you to withdraw and to lock up. So that could be part of the drama. Maybe you still have those drama people around you and you're withdrawing and you're not letting them in. But the thing is, when you lock up that tight, you prevent good things and bad things from coming in. So just loosen up a little bit as you're distancing yourself from that kind of drama, if that's what's happening. But that's a very stubborn, stuck kind of energy that's coming in for you. And you really want to shift out of that. Then we look at your near future, and we have this Seven of Cups. This is really saying that you have a lot of choices coming in your future, but nothing has settled. This is allowing you to choose from your heart. You're going to see good and bad choices. It's up to you to use your discernment to see what choice is right for you. That is definitely coming in your near future. Who doesn't want that? A lot of choices. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. And again, I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated. And I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Aquarius. And stick around for the end. I also have some announcements I'm going to make. Okay. So this card really wanted to come out, and that is the Two of Swords. Okay, so let's get the others. We have the Ten of Cups, the World card, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. All right, so when we come back over here to this victory and success after a struggle with that card, it's being clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. Now, everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is happy, joyful family. These people have chosen to be happy. I always want to stress that because you're choosing to be happy here after that victory and success, and people are patting you on the back. You're taking it even further. You're going towards your idealized happy place, whatever your version of family is. You're continuing to choose happiness. You're leaving drama away. I mean, just it's like it's behind you. When I say away, I feel like you pulled away, you pushed it away. You're not letting people close to you. The other card that's here for you is the Two of Swords. You really thought about this for a while because swords are thoughts, words, they're ideas. This is the sword of truth. It's the sword of communication as you're speaking. And for me, this is you really, so she's got a blindfold on, which means you're tapping into your intuition. So when you close your eyes, you're taking away that sense. Maybe, sure, you can see light and shadow when your eyes are closed, but when you take that sense away, you have to use your other senses. So you have to use your hearing. It becomes a little sharper. Your sense of smell a little sharper, taste, touch, and then your sixth sense. You tap into your intuition. And that's what this is doing as you're making this type of decision. And I feel that you're not limited. Like a lot of people say, well, it's either this or that. So I personally don't feel that way because I think that's a very limiting belief. For me, yes, it's either or. However, either or and a third place solution or thinking outside the box. There's more to it than it's black or white. We all know that. There's a lot of ranges in between, and even looking beyond that, which is what this island is in the back. You're looking beyond those choices to find something that maybe it's a better alternative for you. Maybe it's you going in a different direction, but you're using your intuition and you're tapped into it. I do feel as you're making this choice, the way the moon is, that there's something in your past that is coming into play that's allowing you to make this decision. Maybe it is going to be past life lessons. Maybe it's a person, a memory. Something's coming in that is part of your decision making from the past. Then when we get into your present, with this stubborn, stuck, really selfish kind of energy right now. And I feel, it could really just be from you blocking those people or places, things that kind of drama took place. And maybe you're recovering, but you're locking up. And it is being clarified by the World card, which is the last card, the 21 in the Major Arcana, and the Knight of Love, the Knight of Cups. This World card is allowing you to come to a culmination in this chapter of your life. This is allowing you to step into the next chapter. As you walk through this portal, you're going to circle back to the Fool, which is the 0 in the Major Arcana. Now, again, this is the first Major Arcana that's shown itself, and it's not the main card. This is a clarifier. So as you're doing your day-to-day routines, remember, you're focused on that. That's what this reading is. You're actually thinking about your place in the world, and something is coming to an end. So if it's all tied in with some type of a drama, then that's coming to an end and you're really leaving it behind. And you're really bringing your cup of love forward. This is just a transitionary energy that you're going through in this present with that stubborn, stuck kind of, energy, that stingy kind of energy, because you're definitely able to tap into your heart and walk forward towards your future. This is just something that you're going to go through that you need to process out. Then we look at your near future, and we are looking at the 7 of Cups. We're looking at all the choices that are there. This is a wishing pool. All these choices are floating around, but nothing has settled yet. So, and you don't have to take fast action and figure out what it is that you want. You can be smart about it. Take your time, see what's coming in. Choose from your heart with the 6 of Cups, and be strategic with the 7 of Swords. This 6 of Cups is, for me, I always say this, it's going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. Choose from your heart. Yes, you went through some drama, but you're able to open that heart and really choose from that. If you have any bitterness or cynicism, this is the time for you to start exercising that heart, opening up your heart, and that will help melt away the bitterness or cynicism. This is going back to a time of childhood or nostalgia. So maybe think of a time when you were a child, when you were really happy. What was that activity that you were doing that made you happy? Tap into that feeling. Now, you're obviously not going to recreate that activity. Now find something as an adult that makes you that happy. Maybe it is just something as simple as hugging your dog, right? I don't care if you're male or female, having that unconditional love. Open that heart chakra up and watch your vibration raise, and watch the abundance and prosperity that can start to come your way because you're in that vibration. It starts to open you up and you get in that flow, that mind, body, soul, and you go up to source. That is a way that you manifest in beautiful things, and you'll probably get clarity on those different choices that are swirling that haven't settled, but be very strategic about it. So this is about you choosing who to tell, who not to tell. You're strategic in your choice that you're going to make. Is it right for you? Use your discernment. So you're feeling into it. Okay, so that is your current overall energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. And we have the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So when we're looking at this, it's about you really standing your ground. So whatever that drama was that you went through, that was the 6 of Wands. Now you're going in and you're standing your ground. And it's literally right below it, if you see the spread, which tells me that you're going on to the next stage. You're defending your position. You're setting up healthy boundaries. You have a conviction about something. There's something that you're going for, whether it's internal or external or both, that it is that you're trying to bring into fruition. Then we also have this 5 of Wands. This is that drama and strife. So you've got them all lined up. This is victory and success after a struggle. Well, this is the struggle right here. It showed up in the guidance and advice from Spirit. So this is really telling me that this was a big drama. That could have been a breakup of a friendship. Let me put this card back. Of a romantic relationship. It could have been something that happened at work. Something that just happened. You know, maybe your apartment complex, all of a sudden the power went out and it caused drama. You know, what? It's like something around you has caused a lot of drama and you're still feeling some fallout. Then we have the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love. And this is your emotions. This is your connection to source and your intuition. So it ties into this card in your recent past with your intuition, that 2 of Swords, because of the blindfold. So this is a reminder, though, that you have a new beginning in love, in getting in touch with your emotions, maybe having a cleaner, more... like you have more clarity on your emotions. Maybe you're becoming more mature with your emotions also. But again, it could be a new beginning in love, whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, getting a pet, having a child. There's some newness coming in that aspect of it. And that's really a beautiful thing. This is also a reminder, when you look at this beautiful, majestic swan, that you are noble. Whether the people around you know it or not, you are noble. You see the tiara and the jeweled necklace? That's a reminder that you're noble, that you have this beautiful divine blueprint. And this is allowing you to step back into what is noble, what is good. And if you've strayed from that, that's okay. But now it's a reminder that even if the people around you don't know you're noble, you know that you're noble and you're going in that direction. Spirit knows you're noble and that you're going in that direction. This is allowing you to really tap into something beautiful inside yourself. And I think you know that that's coming because I think you left that drama behind you. I think that this is going to be the next chapter of your life as you're going forward. You're going in on a higher timeline. You're going in with higher ideals. You're really tapped in. I think that this brings a lot of hope coming in. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Aquarius, I love this reading for you. Very transformational. Yeah, we've got the Tower. You're really doing some release. Now, that is the universe doing it. And the 10 of Wands, which is now here twice. It's also in your opportunity. We have the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 9, oh my God, all these 9s. And then the 9 of Cups. That's interesting. They went like 3 9s in a row. That's the number of manifestation, 3, 6, and 9. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the 7 of Wands. You standing your ground. It's being clarified by the Tower and the 10 of Wands. Wow, very intense energy. This is the universe coming in and releasing what no longer serves you so that you can stand your ground. So it's releasing some baggage off your shoulders, emotional baggage. You know, maybe it's actually people, places, things. Maybe it's that drama. Maybe this just came in and wiped it clean. Now this creates a void. So when that drama is released, right, now you need to replace it with something. So replace it with love. Don't replace it with something else that's negative, or you're going to stay in that same loop. You want to replace it with love. Buy yourself flowers, get a massage, play your favorite song, go dancing, do something that is uplifting and positive. Walk on the beach, hang out with your dog, something beautiful, but do something that's different, a little different, where it's like a treat for yourself, right? You want to replace it with love and be in that vibration. So this tower is going to bring a big release, and this is the universe stepping in and releasing what you can't see or what you're unwilling to hold on to. And I have to say, this card is that blockage. Remember, this is that stubborn, stuck energy. When you're holding on so tight, you're blocking change, good and bad. You're also blocking opportunities, good and bad, from coming to you. Here's a huge release coming in. So for some of you, you might be having a tower moment around any aspect of your life. And usually it's several. The tower can last a couple of hours. It can last a few years. It just depends on what it is that's coming in. And then we have the Ten of Wands. This is you paying attention to your energy. Maybe you have someone that's overtaxing you. Maybe your job is overtaxing you, but it's looking at where your energy is going and not overextending yourself, not burning out. Yes, you want to achieve something, but at what cost? So this is about you now looking at your energy. So maybe, you know, let's take this as an example. This is the Ten of Wands. Maybe you dial it back to 6 or 7. You put some things on the back burner, you delegate others, and maybe things that you're doing are just a routine and you no longer need to do them. It doesn't really serve a purpose. It's just become a habit. Whatever that might be for you, take a look at what's going on and call some of your energy back. You will benefit. When I do personal readings for people and this comes up, for me, this usually says that you're so overextended that the next stage is your body's going to get sick. It's going to force you to take a time out. You get a cold, you get the flu, then you're stuck in bed and you have to delegate. You have to dial it back because you're sleeping, you're recovering. So do this before you get to that stage. Dial it back a little bit. Then we get to this drama card, strife and drama. Okay, so that is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So whatever that strife and drama is, it has really done a number on your head. You really overprocess it. It keeps you up at night. It could be a relationship. To me, it seems like it's something that could be family, relationships, maybe career, but it's something that you do on a daily basis that you spend hours around these people, and it really is starting to wear on you. These swords are thoughts, words, and ideas, and they're lining up on top of each other like a ladder. Things are stacking up, and the pressure is on you. And so Spirit is saying, with this drama and the pressure on you, you need to think about your situation. I mean, you already are, but think about it in a different way, in the sense of what new opportunities can come your way that can change that situation. What direction can you go in to change that situation? What's going to bring in some stability? What's going to ground you right now that's more practical than this drama that's going on around you? Then with this Ace of Cups, this is so beautiful about you getting tapped into your nobility. It's being clarified by the Nine of Swords, or sorry, the Nine of Wands, and then the Nine of Cups, 2 9s. So we're looking at this Nine of Swords. Now, I keep saying swords, the Nine of Wands. Now, remember, you just got the 10. So this is at the end, that total type of burnout, but the 9 is right before it. So again, looking at your energy, this is the wounded warrior energy. He's done a lot of fighting, a lot of battles. He's got strength and stamina. He's still standing, but man, has he taken a beating. Again, it's looking at your energy. Choose your battles. Maybe you're taking on too much. Choose your battle. See what's worth fighting for right now. See where it is that your energy is going. And again, I would start to dial it back a little bit. And this could be part of the drama because he's wounded. So it could be that you really need to look at the situations you put yourself in and the choices that you're making right now. Are you choosing drama? Is it exciting for you? You know, are you caught in a trauma loop and you keep attracting drama and you keep going towards drama? Do you need to take a time out and look at a pattern and see if you need to break it and try something different. Because we have the Nine of Cups, Spirit is saying that you want to try and become as emotionally satisfied as you can. And this is telling me you're not going to be emotionally satisfied if you're constantly wiped out and just exhausted all the time. You know, yeah, you've got stamina, but you're just wiped out. This is you enjoying your life, because the next stage is that Ten of Cups, which is the very first clarifier. This is happy, joyful family, where they choose to be happy. You need to find out what makes you happy. Start asking the questions. What makes you happy? And are you happy now? Do you like the people you're around? Do you like your job? Do you like your location where you live? You know, start asking all these different questions and see what it is that can shift for you, because your happiness is really important right now. Wow, I love that. So that is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is the same card, different deck. Both talking about your energy and burnout. Now, this is your opportunity. You have an opportunity to look at your energy and where it's being spent. So Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, if you didn't hear me the second time, and basically the third time, because this is here, you really need to pay attention to where your energy is going right now. Look at it and dial it back a little bit, because you're burning out. Then we look at your challenge, which is the Four of Wands. Now, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it. And when you achieve it, it's incredibly rewarding. So the Four of Wands is about you going in and celebrating. This is the card of freedom, of marriage, of celebration, celebrating milestones like marriages and graduations. It allows this portal to become open, and you walk through, and the joy and the freedom and the beauty are there waiting for you. This is traditionally the 1111 card, and you walk through that gateway. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's waiting for you. It's in your challenge position, so let's find out why. Okay. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment card, we have the Hermit, and we have the Eight of Cups. So we have this beautiful Ten of Wands and that burnout, you know, and that's your opportunity, is to recover that. And it's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Okay, this is you getting sick. So this is literally you getting sick in the 3D. You see how he's injured and they're left out in the cold? You really need to look at your energy. It's that clear cut and how it's being spent. This is the card of lack. That tells me you're going to miss out on something if you don't pay attention to how you're using your energy. We also have the Judgment card. This is the card, the 20, right before the World card, before you circle back to the Fool. This angel is calling you out of your old life into your new life. And as you're doing that, you're having a compassionate review of your life. You're looking at everything that's gone on up until this point right here, right now. So you're asking yourself the big questions, just like I would say with your energy. Who am I right here, right now? Am I happy? And at this point, how's my energy? You know, what can I do to create more rest in my life, to look at my energy and my overtax? What can I do to get that kind of relief? Do I need a staycation? Should I take the weekend off and really not answer the phone and just sleep the whole time to recover? Maybe go on a walk, do whatever it is you need to do. And then, yeah, that card of lack, I'm just getting that really, you're going to make yourself sick. I mean, that's interesting that just showed up. But with this card being there with it, again, what's your strength of character? What's your weakness of character? You're looking at a complete assessment of your life. And you're taking that knowledge and wisdom with you as you go back to the Fool. So what you really want to do is ask the questions. You know, how are your finances? How are your health? Strength of character, weakness of character, because you want to know both. What is your philosophy right now? You know, has it changed? I'm sure it has from a year ago and 5 years ago, because we're always evolving. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food now? Has that changed, right? That'll give you some insight into seeing things. Maybe you've got stomach issues and you're no longer eating spicy food. It happens. Maybe your color went from blue to yellow. And maybe that's because it's part of a chakra thing. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons why these things can go on. But anyways, you make up your own questions. I'm just throwing out samples for you to go ahead and ask, right? I mean, for all I know, it's kind of like being in, oh my God, I've got this giant moth outside. I'm sorry, I got distracted. It's just been buzzing around my head out there. Well, not around my head, but at head level. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that is what you want to do for your opportunity. Really take an assessment of yourself, of your energy, because you don't want to get sick. You don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want that feeling of lack. You know, maybe you miss out on a job because you get sick, right? I mean, it's that kind of energy, or a trip or something. And really pay attention to those questions with the Judgment card. If you do that work, you are able to shift that energy out of that situation and then start moving in a positive direction towards this Ace of Cups. All right, that is your opportunity. Now we're going to look at your challenge, which is the Four of Wands. This is the gateway is wide open, and it is being clarified by the Hermit, the Virgo energy, and then the Eight of Cups. So this is great for you. While this gateway is open, it is because you're going through it. You're pursuing your passion right now. You want that 9th cup going to your 10th cup. That gateway is open and you're going for it, for the card of joy, of freedom, and of celebration. You're on your way. You've left the building. You're on your way. And you've done a lot of inner soul searching. I think you've had a lot of dark nights of the soul because of all that drama and strife. And it's caused you to go within. Whether you wanted to do it or not, you can't help it when you're in that kind of drama. It's creating dark nights of the soul. And that's something as radical as death in the family, friends or loved ones or a pet. That's going to be divorce. That's, you know, things that are really life-changing, that are absolutely dramatic. Car accidents, you know, anything like that. You're really having these dark nights of the soul. You go within for enlightenment. And then you shine that light. You get clarity on what it is that you want to do after you walk through that fire. Wow, that is your challenge, is to do that inner work. And man, is that going to be rewarding when you come out on the other side. Okay, so that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody. Not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you for tonight. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to go on my trip. I'm going to New Zealand and Australia May 21st. And I will be doing personal readings there. And in addition to traveling, I'm doing both because a lot of my clients are over there. And if you don't know, I do have a membership on my channel. There's 3 different levels. YouTube has been emailing me to do it, so I finally did. So if you want to go ahead and support the channel and join, we have a fantastic community, great group of people. Definitely go ahead and join. It is new, so it's just getting off the ground. And then I do go live twice a week. If you've never seen me go live, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of people submit questions. They submit questions in advance or during the live. And you can do it through PayPal, Venmo, or SuperChat. And when it's live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe in advance. And then PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat when it's live. Sorry, let me correct that. And the SuperChat is a different price than submitting it the other ways because YouTube takes 40%. It's just that simple. All the information is in the description of this video below. And go ahead and watch a previous episode if you've never seen one. People submit questions in advance because we're all in different time zones. And, you know, they just want to go watch it in the replay. So anyways, it's a lot of fun. If you can show up in the chat, that'd be great. Last time, after the video ends, as a creator, I get to see how many people are watching. We had close to 2,000 people. And a lot of people were participating in the chat. It is a great community, and we continue to grow as the channel grows. Definitely participate if you can. You can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter at the bottom of every single page. And again, that link is in the description below. You can also book a personal reading with me, the missing person consultation, and as of June 1st, the 16-week manifestation masterclass is launching. Sign up is now. There's an early bird pricing if that's something you're interested in. If you're new and you don't know, I am an entrepreneur. I own my own company outside of doing psychic work. I've been doing this. I had my first company at 13 and a half. I have been doing this for a very long time. I'm about to be 59. if you want to learn how to manifest, definitely sign up for the class. It is 16 weeks. You need that commitment to be able to make that kind of shift. So again, if that's something you really want to do to manifest in people, places, things, job raises, love, lifestyle, whatever it is you're looking for, this is how you do it. And I can show you how. I do it all the time and I love it. And let's see what else. I also do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. And I have a section on there that's my affiliates. That is Alison's Picks, Skin Like Butter, and Rogers Hood Apothecary. I interviewed the founder over a month ago. Her name is Kim Rogers. Watch the video. We talk about the parasite cleanse, mold cleanse, the fulvic soak, and the lymph kit that comes out May 15th. So just a few days from now. Wealth of information. Download her free ebooks. There's a wealth of information on there. It's so professionally done. I love her, and I'm actually having her back. So definitely check that out. I'm doing her parasite cleanse, just to be transparent. I did 30 days, 7 days off, and then I'm doing another 30 days. I'm doing it for 5 months because I've never done a parasite cleanse, and they have their life cycle, egg, juvenile, and adult. So what I want to do is just keep doing it until I know for sure everything is wiped out. Follow the directions. You want to take the binder, whatever you do. Do not stray from that because you want to be able to get rid of everything. Watch the video and find out more, but really follow it to a T if you can. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.